I want to begin by making sure that the terms are clear. You have said that you would never harm a child. I want to be specific as I can.
This bitch will get on my nerves.
Did you ever, as this young boy said you did you ever
She's literally looking for strong words. What a sicko.
Or any other child?
No, I will never harm a child, but I would make one with your mom.
What do you think should be done to someone who does that?
To someone who does that?
I think they should visit you so they can realize there are worse.
Me through. There wasn't one piece of information that says I did that. In any way, they turned my room upside down, went through all my books, all my videos.
Bitch, you tried to cut me off. I will shove my 13 Grammy Awards one by one inside your throat. Diane Sawyer, girl, I can smell your last name. Also change that hairstyle. You ain't my girl, Deanna.
I got nothing. As you may or may not know, we have called everyone we can call. We have checked everything we can check. We have gone and tried to see if what we heard before is in fact the case. I want to ask you about two things. These reports that we read over and over again, that in your rooms they found photographs of young boys.
Those pictures were sent by your mom. She wanted children like that, so it went with it.
And that they found photographs, books, of young boys who were undressed.
I don't want pictures of naked boys. I want fishes with big booty from South America, from Germany, from Italy, from Sweden.
Let me ask this, and I'm trying to think how to phrase it, though. I can hear out in the country people saying, and you've been cleared of all the charges, we want to make that clear. People saying, look, here is a man who is surrounded by things that children love. Here is a man who's been an inordinate amount of time with these young boys.
That's right.
What is a 36-year-old man doing sleeping with a 12-year-old boy, or a series of them?
Right.
Okay, I think I understand the picture. Diane, you are a sad girl who lived alone and didn't get the affection that you deserve. Well, guess what? You won't get any as long as you trash people.
Where I can see how that can happen is, you know, I understand.
Isn't part of being an adult, and you have a 2-year-old child,
Bitch, cut you off.
boy.
Yeah, let me just.
Part of being an adult and loving children, keeping children from ambiguous situations. And again, we're talking about over an intense period of time here. Would you let your son, when he grows up and is 12 years old, do that?
You know what? If I didn't know Michael, no way. But I happen to know who he is and what he is, and that makes it. You know, I know that he's not. You know, I know that he's not like that, and I know he has a thing for children. And I go ahead. Sorry.
I just wonder, is it over? You're going to make sure it doesn't happen again. I think this is really the key thing people want to know, that there are not going to be more of these sleepovers in which people have to wonder.
Happen again. The happened in first place.
You're going to watch out for it. Now,
Watch out for
just
what?
for the sake of the children and for...
You need to understand that ethnic families do actually share beds because they have lots of kids. Many families have 10 uncles, Andy's 30 cousins and 8 siblings, and everyone's happy and fine. Why you need to make everything sexual, you need God.
From the Sony Pictures Studios in Los Angeles, once again, Diane.
As we said, Elizabeth Taylor is going to talk a little bit about when she came to see you in the middle of this, what she called agony.
I swear to God, I have that one Grammy inside the car ready to be shoved.
Mr. Jackson forgot about me.
Do not worry, Grammy Chan, he'll be back soon.
She said people always talk about one side of a person, they never give them credit for their accomplishments.
That's right.
Particularly what they give to children and the money you give to children. That's how it starts.
I should have stayed with Bubbles anyway. Bitch is cheating. That's why your career didn't last.
How do you write a song?
I imagine people like you. Well, problem, you're not an imagination, you're real.
Because Peter Pan, to me, represents something that's very special in my heart. You know, he represents youth, childhood, never growing up, magic.
Do you identify with him?
Totally.
You don't want to grow up.
No, I am Peter Pan.
Are you not your Michael Jackson?
If Peter Pan went to sing in the closet to Wendy, why do you care?
Bruh.
Do you see that 10-year-old He's better than you in everything.
You were very heavily disciplined by your father. What was that like?
Well, it's not worse than you.
Because he sat in a chair and he had this bell in his hand. And if you didn't do it the right way, he would tear you up.
Same thing about a dad to do it to you.
And I got it a lot of times, but I think my brother Marlon got it the most because he had a hard time at first. And he tried so hard. And it was always, do it like Michael, do it like Michael.
And that's why he wanted to take the MJ back to him. So he didn't want to shoot you body.
You know, because he was tough.
How often would he beat you?
Too much.
Would he only use a belt?
Want to find out by yourself, you ugly bitch. You don't ask that to people who got abused the wrong with you.
But you were only a child.
I know.
You were a baby.
When I was a child, I told him he'd your motherfucker.
Producing successful records.
One more time, and I will shove my lifetime award.
You would vomit. When would you vomit? Well, what would produce that sort of reaction in you?
What did you eat?
Another one. Yeah. Okay. We bought these, right? And these.
Yes.
And these.
You like your urns, don't you?
Yeah. And these we bought.
Yes.
And these.
Yes.
This table.
Yes.
These. Right?
Yes.
Look at these big blue ones. Look how beautiful these are. These, right?
Oh my goodness.
These.
Yes. Okay. Let's have a look at these ones.
They're beautiful.
Oh, that's only 275,000 each. So that's $500,000 for those two.
Shit, will you shut up and let me think? It's called having a life unlike you.
How much has Mr. Jackson spent?
Are you asking to be put in this store? Because I won't buy you. You ain't a piece of art.
But I mean, based on the price of things, but a couple of million or?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Why do you care? It's not your money.
It's like you surround yourself with stuff that's like an emperor's house, isn't it?
Work like me and you get what you want. Oh, I forgot you have no talent. No taste also.
You could probably retire, couldn't you, after just having one client? We're going to go down and out?
Leave the man alone.
We're going to go down.
Great.
How nervous are you right now?
I don't get nervous around snakes.
Really aren't?
No.
I'm always surrounded. No offense to my homie muscles.
Even for your first interview and it's live around the world, I thought you'd be a little nervous, but that's great, because if you're not nervous, I won't be nervous.
Well, you should, because I'm spilling some hot tea tonight.
When I look at those tapes of you, and heaven knows that putting this together, I think I've seen every piece of video ever done.
If you saw what you said, you won't be sitting with two actors that claim I did shit.
Because he saw me, he wanted me to, I guess maybe, I don't know if I was his golden child or whatever it was. Some may call it a strict disciplinarian or whatever, but he was very strict, very hard, very stern. And just a look would scare you, and...
Were you scared of him?
I just said I did, you dumb.
I'd start to regurgitate.
As a child or as an adult?
Both. He's never heard me say this.
Sorry, not sorry, Joseph.
Story about you wanting to have a little white boy play you in a Pepsi commercial.
This is not Netflix.
That's the most ridiculous, horrifying story I've ever heard. It's crazy. Proud of who I am. I have a lot of pride in who I am and dignity. That's like you wanting an Oriental person to play you as a child. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Oh, wait, I think it does. Most of the girls you traffic are black.
Let's go to the thing that is most discussed about you, I think, is the fact that the color of your skin is obviously different than it was when you were younger.
Yes.
And so I think it has caused a great deal of speculation and controversy as to what you have done or are doing. Are you bleaching your skin? And is your skin lighter because you don't like being black?
I just said it. I'm proud to be a black man. Which part you don't understand? I can only speak English, no reptilian shit for me.
To have those products growing up, I used to hear always use bleach and glow, but you'd have to have about 300,000 gallons.
Okay, Oprah, Cage of the Tiger is already open. I let the boy take some air, but maybe also a meal if you don't stop.
Did you start having plastic surgery because of those teen years, because of not liking the way you look?
First of all, none of your business. Second, none of your business. You don't look like you had one, but your heart did.
You don't want to tell me what it is? You had your nose done, obviously.
Yeah, but so did a lot of people that I know.
Yeah. When you look in the mirror now, and the image that looks back at you, are there days when you say, well, I kind of like this, or I like my hair today, or
I'm never
I think I'm
pleased with
pretty
myself.
cute today?
No, I'm pretty cute today.
No, I don't think so. But that Michael Jackson guy is hotter for real, for real.
In my audience have said to please ask you this question.
Yeah.
Why do you always grab your crotch?
And why your audience's eyes are there.
We think you got a thing with your crotch going on.
Bitch, you just get excited, you weird, and now I just saw the tiger winked at me, so to let you know.
It's the music that compels me to do it. It's not saying I'm getting ready to grab down there and it's not in a great place. You don't think about it, it just happens. Sometimes I'll look back at the footage and I'll go,
Damn boy, I think I'm gonna marry myself.
The only way I could have gotten this interview was that I contractually agreed to call you the King of Pop. And I would just like to say to the world, Michael did not tell me to call him the King of Pop. As a matter of fact, I haven't called you the King of Pop once here. And I frankly think...
I don't care what you think. It's Mr. Jackson for you. You ain't my homie to call me Applehead or my girl to call me Daddy Mike.
Do you go out? Do you date?
yes.
Who do you date?
Right now, it's the girl that's watching the video. Don't give me that look. You won't be taking any of my magic. Bubbles didn't approve.
I'm going to ask you this, and it's embarrassing for me to ask you this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Are you a virgin?
He needs some milk. Not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Shut your mouth. Fuck you. You are ugly. Howard. What to the hell? What to the
C'est la danse des canards et en sortant de la main, on secoue le bas des rats et on coin coin, fait comme les petits canards. Et pour que tout le monde se marre, remuer du popotin en son coin coin. À présent claquer du bec en secouant vos plumes avec.